So the Scrabble and Sudoku are very traditional. We didn't do much to them. We just used different features the phone offers. However, with Tetris, we did something kind of fun with it. We introduced a new mode called Magic Mode. Tetris is traditionally a very core game in that it's hard to beat. You get to like level 5 and you usually can't finish it. So we wanted to go ahead and appeal to both appetites. So if you're a core gamer, you can play the marathon mode and you can play traditional Tetris. If you're a casual gamer like myself, you can select the magic mode, and that's going to give you some cheats to get through the levels. So, and I'll show you what those look like. We utilized really the phone's capabilities to touch and the accelerometer both. So we're going to go ahead and open up magic mode. We're on level 8, so I've already unlocked some of the cheats for us, but they're not all unlocked until later on in the levels. So this is your basic Tetris in that there's going to be a piece falling, and I simply tap to rotate. Once I'm happy, I just flick it down. We also have the shadow cheat so that I can kind of see where it's going to land, and then I can throw it down. So you can notice I'm starting to screw up. I put a hole down here. Now I've got some things on top of it. So I want to correct it. So I can go over here to my bubble wrap mode, and I can pop out the blocks that I screwed up on.
How much time do you have to do this?
There is, here I'll show you. When I hit the bubble pop, there's a meter.
Oh,
so you have until the meter runs out. It also has a number next to the cheat, so I can use it one more time now, and then I'm done with that cheat. The other thing I can do is I can use the pinch mode. Oh, it was too far down. Oops. Hang on. And I just pinch, and it becomes one square, so I can fit that anywhere. I can also be like, well, the next one I want a line next, and it'll give me a line. So I just draw in the piece that I want. Now, if I'm pretty far up, and as these start stacking up, you get further and further to the top, there's this mode here where it says it's telling me to shake, so I shake it. My block explodes into these, other balls that then, kind of get rid of all the other. The last one, which is my favorite, especially as you get more advanced and the pieces start falling a lot quicker, when it becomes really filled, I'm going to go ahead and hit the hammer mode, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to shake it, and then it's going to collapse down, and it's going to create, everything's going to collapse so that I can start, but there's no holes. So it's a really nice kind of a reset button while you're playing. So what we wanted to do is make this game winnable. We want people to feel good about themselves when they play games. Tetris is very hard just by the nature of the game. So we wanted to use the iPhone to introduce some new fun levels for the casual gamer. So that's Tetris. The other games we have, Scrabble. It's very traditional Scrabble. There's not much we can do to improve it, although we were able to use the features the iPhone offers. So I'm going to show you the accelerometer, where I can shake up my pieces. Also, with the iPhone, we're limited to a very small screen. It's larger than mobile, but it's still not large enough to see the whole board. So we were kind of ran into that problem, so we found a solution to that, where we actually are going to zoom in on the board as we drop pieces on to create words. Also, just to make it casual, we're going to let you cheat. We're going to give you the ability we'll tell you what your best word is. So we're going to go ahead and jump back into the game that we've been playing for all of E3 here. Here's my line right here, and I'm looking at it and I can't figure out a word, so I just shake it. It's going to reorganize these so maybe I can see it in a different way. So, alright, let's see if I can find a word here. We're going to spell nope. So I'm going to pick up my O. I'm going to put it over here. It's going to zoom in for me, and then I can place it exactly where I want it. Let's see if this is a word. So now I've got my word. It's not going to work. So we'll hit play, and it says it doesn't exist. Please try again. So then I have to go back in here, and you keep playing around with it until you find a word that you want. I can always use the reset word, the best word, and it'll come up there. I can recall my letters quickly. You can play against the computer, and there's different levels of difficulty, hard, easy, or medium. And then you can also do a pass and play, so we can play together if we wanted to. So that's Scrabble. It's very basic, but we wanted to port it to the device and add those new features to it. Sudoku, again, same thing with Scrabble in that we didn't change the gameplay. We just utilized the features that are offered on the iPhone. Beautiful graphics. This one looks amazing. Also, with all of these games, they have a really great soundtrack to them. We don't have the headphones on. These don't have external speakers, so that's why you don't hear the music currently, but we do have some really nice, unique soundtracks to these games. So we're going to go ahead and just resume a game that's currently on there. And if I'm looking at it and I want some help, I just hit the question mark and it'll start filling in some of the squares for me. And then I can go in here, and if I think I know an answer, the numbers come up at the bottom, I just select it. If I get it wrong, it tells me why. It kind of highlights what's going on with it. If I want to cheat some more, I can just have it hit this button up here, and it'll show me all the solutions to the puzzle too. So
are these all available from the App Store?
yep, right now these 3 games are all available. They range from $7.99 to $9.99. We haven't announced the price of Spore yet. We're going to do that later on down the road. But these 3 games are available right now for purchase. We've also announced that we're going to be working on Tiger, Need for Speed, and Monopoly. Of course, we'll probably have other titles, but we haven't announced those yet. But we're having a lot of fun with the device, and it's opening up a new world of gaming to us. Traditionally, with mobile phones, it's a bit difficult to try to download a game. Everybody knows how to download to the Apple products, so it's creating the barrier to entry is a lot smoother with the Apple products. So